Your high coverage options, so that's SCO, ECO, MCO, those are going to drop even more. Another big thing is for those who qualify as a beginning farmer or rancher, they're going to get a more substantial cost share from the USDA, so they're going to see their costs go down, and those benefits are going to last for a longer time.
And is that the best advice, especially for farmers who are struggling to decide if it's worth adding that supplemental or enhanced coverage option?
And that's a tough decision. And unfortunately, a lot of the situation isn't new. So we've had low crop profit margins for a few years now. Paying that extra premium is going to be harder to do. However, there's always been some ways to increase your coverage at a lower competitive cost. You can go from insuring at the field to the farm level, so that would be from optional to enterprise unit, or you could add on SCO and ECO. Now there's something new called CLIP, and all these options have trade-offs. The trade-offs aren't new. Usually it involves some more risk exposure at the farm or county level. The difference now is the relative cost have changed. The cost of everything has gone down, but SCO and ECO have gone down more than the others. So right now it's a good time to review all of those options, working closely with a crop insurance agent or a trusted advisor to see what combination fits best for an individual producer. We have many resources for our TLC and crop insurance on agmanager.info. We also have a free farm safety net webinar coming up on Wednesday, February 18th at noon. Hope you can join us.
That's Dr. Jennifer F. Lunchbaum, Agricultural Policy Chair at Kansas State University, as she joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkup, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Coffee.
We're the stronger than we look type. I've had type 1 diabetes since I was 2. The braver than you think type.
I have to take insulin shots every single day.
The type that sees the odds and says they're meant to be overcome.
The research JDRF is funding, it's life-changing.
We're the plan for a cure type.
When I grow up, I hope type 1 diabetes will be something I used to have.
The closer than you think type.
Things like the artificial pancreas, they aren't ideas. They're happening right now.
The type that will stop at nothing.
No more blood sugar tests.
Absolutely nothing.
No more insulin shots.
Until type 1 becomes type none.
Support JDRF, the world's largest funder of type 1 diabetes research. So one day you can say, I helped turn type 1 to type none. Join us now at JDRF.org and spread the word. Hashtag type none.
Hope is action. Carving a path forward, even when it's hard.
And kids who still know how to dream. They're the best at wonderful.
So at Child Fund, hope means helping millions of children living in poverty worldwide to grow up healthy, educated, skilled, and so all those good things can come true for them. Safe.
And that means safe at home, safe at school, and safe online.
Hope means walking this path together. All of us. Because when we work together, we can do so much more.
That's right. Hope includes you.
Child Fund, because we need each other.
To learn how Child Fund works with children in 23 countries to help them achieve their full potential, visit childfund.org. That's childfund.org.
This is Sergeant Shane Hucks. Driving is a full-time job. When you're operating a vehicle, please give all of your attention to driving safely and turn off your cell phone. Texting while driving takes your eyes off the road for 4.6 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, you'll drive the length of a football field in that time. Distracted drivers are dangerous drivers. Please don't text and drive. This is a public service announcement from your Missouri State Highway Patrol.
Local small businesses make up a major portion of the economy, and places like our restaurant really define the personality of a city or neighborhood.
Small businesses are the heart and soul of a community.
Without them, we wouldn't have survived. Hi, I'm Congressman Sam Graves. Make sure to support our local small businesses because they are the core of our communities.
This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
KFEQ St. Joseph on 95.3 K237HF. St. Joseph in the Reed Automotive Group studio. The most trusted news, talk and farm.
Silicera, Fox News. The FBI now looking at a glove found in the home of Nancy Guthrie, saying DNA evidence has been recovered.
Clearly, it is considered significant at the moment because the FBI thinks that the glove that has been sent for testing is a match to the gloves worn by whoever was on that doorbell camera video outside Nancy Guthrie's house in the early hours of the morning of Sunday, February 1st. It is significant too because they have a DNA profile from the glove found 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's house.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt in Tucson, but the only way to track a potential suspect would be if the DNA that's been recovered matches DNA already in their system. Also today, the Pima County Sheriff said all members of the Guthrie family have been eliminated as suspects. 3 people are dead, including the suspect in a shooting during a high school hockey game in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Police Chief Tina Gonzalez says 3 other people are in the hospital in a critical condition, and she says it appears the shooting was targeted and it may be a family dispute. Attorney General Pam Bondi has told Congress she's released all the Epstein files, and more than 300 names were included in the files, including President Trump, Michelle Obama, Prince Harry, and Mark Zuckerberg.
A letter signed by Attorney General Pam Bondi and her deputy Todd Blanche informs Congress that no records were withheld or redacted on the basis of embarrassment, reputational harm, or political sensitivity, including to any government official, public figure, or foreign dignitary. Les Wexner, the billionaire philanthropist who has not been charged with a crime and has since said he regrets his ties to Epstein, is scheduled to appear for a closed-door congressional deposition later this week.
Fox's David Spont. America is listening to Fox News.
Are you a fraud-paying American? 1 in 4 tax-paying Americans have been victim of identity fraud. With LifeLock, your identity, if it's stolen, they fix it guaranteed or your money back. And last year, billions in refunds were stolen. Could be from your salary, overtime, or second job gone. And this year, you don't need to stay a victim. Because this tax season, fraud-paying American is something no American should have to claim. Save up to 40% off your first year with a promo code BECK. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms do apply.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. A young girl and her mother have died in an apparent murder-suicide in a Las Vegas hotel.
Police in Las Vegas say it was a welfare check that led them to a Rio hotel and casino room over the weekend. And the bodies of a mother and her young daughter.
Sometime last night, the mother shot her daughter and then shot herself. This is a sad and tragic incident, and our hearts go out to the family.
Las Vegas Police Lieutenant Robert Price says a note was left behind. He says the mother and daughter were in town for a cheer competition. Utah Extreme Cheer had put out a social media message saying one of its team members, Addie Smith, and her mother, Tanya McGeehan, had gone missing ahead of a competition. The organization's latest note that it's heartbroken that Addie was beyond loved and will always be a part of the UXC family. Jeff Manasu, Fox News.
Former President Obama is clarifying comments he made about aliens that says social media a buzz.
Former President Obama says he did not see evidence that aliens have made contact with us. That's after saying aliens were real on a podcast over the weekend. During a lightning round of questions, the former president was asked if aliens were real. He responded with, "They're real, but I have not seen them and they're not being kept in Area 51. In a post on Instagram clearing things up, Obama said statistically the universe is so vast that the odds are good that there's life out there, but he saw no proof of contact during his presidency. Angelo Bavaro, Fox News.
The Vatican is marking the 400th anniversary of the consecration of St. Peter's Basilica with a host of visitor-friendly initiatives, including a new online reservation system to lessen the often hours-long wait to get in, and simultaneous translations for masses in up to 60 languages. And a new permanent exhibition tracing the history of the Basilica is opening on the terrace alongside an expanded snack bar. I'm Lee Silicera. This is Fox News.
Your car deserves the best,
At Reed Auto Plaza, our 40 factory-trained technicians know cars inside and out. We've got you covered. From oil changes to major repairs, visit us today at the Reed Auto Plaza right in front of Menards.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Everyone has a community, a neighborhood, school, place of work.